Everyone, and welcome to the Sage Intacct Construction Daily Demo. My name is Brian Siefkes. I am the Senior Director of Construction at Sage. Joining me today for our demonstration is Sue Parker. She has been in the industry for a very long time, and she is the perfect person to walk us through the Sage Intacct Construction program and how it can work for your business. Now, most of you on this call know who Sage is. We've been around for a very long time, well over 50 years. We are known for our accounting products first and foremost, but also for our pre-construction and operations products as well. We are certainly trusted by the industry. Over that time, we've had over 50,000 different customers have worked with Sage to help deliver solutions for their business. We work with all the different top companies within the industry. You see 48% of the ENR top 100, 53% of the BD&C. And of course, that #1 provider of accounting and estimating solutions, we're very proud of that. That is voted on by our customers, so that is something that we cherish to have. Now, when we talk about the construction industry, I think we all know that it's a bit of a wide-ranging industry. And based upon what type of business you are, your business model can be quite a bit different from the others within this space, right? Whether you're a home builder, a specialty contractor, a general contractor, developers, energy, all these different types of businesses can have some nuances in how they run their business. So it's important that you're working with a vendor and a solution that understands what the needs are of your organization so that they can right-size any solution for you. And that's the beauty of Sage, is whether you're a small residential contractor or a large commercial builder, Sage has the right solutions for your business. And one of the things that I'd like to introduce here today is how do we package up those solutions for you? We provide, like I said, more than just accounting software. We also have estimating and operations products. We have a wide number of add-ons, but the way that we've put this together is to help simplify the buyer's process for you as you go through your journey. Now, at the top here, we have Sage Construction Essentials. Now, the lineup that we're looking at here, this is the Intacct-based product lineup. So Essentials is really meant for those growing companies that need a much more powerful job costing solution, something that is in the cloud for their business. For those larger organizations, or maybe just ones that need additional capabilities, we've grouped our products by those different sub-markets within this space. So for specialty contractors, along with our core accounting product, we've included things that can help if you're a service-based organization and you have field teams, or if you have construction operations needs. Real estate developers, they have different needs where it might be multi-entity and multi-entity accounting, as well as construction management. And then, of course, as you can see, general contractors, home builders, heavy construction, all of these packages are built around the way that you do business to ensure that Sage is putting the right footprint in your organization at the right price, which is always a key. Now, for Sage Intacct Construction, that's going to be the focus of our conversation today. We've been awarded a number of times, as you can see on the screen. The one that we're probably the most proud of here is the AICPA. So this is a group of certified public accountants. Sage is the first and only preferred provider of the AICPA. So that's a badge that we wear with honor for sure. So a little bit about Sage Intacct Construction. So we say born in the cloud accounting software built for the construction industry. And I think that's something that gets a little bit lost in the sauce when you start doing all your evaluation of other vendors. You see cloud everywhere, right? There is a key difference that needs to be a part of your evaluation. Sage Intacct is a multi-tenant cloud architecture. Now, what that means is that it's a true cloud product. It's not just something that was an old product that was built and now they're hosting it somewhere for you. Why that makes a difference? Security, #1, the way that you're accessing the application. Integrations. So as you're starting to build out your tech stack within your organization, you're not going to have very strong integrations unless you're dealing with somebody that's a multi-tenant cloud structure. But probably the biggest one, and this comes into play a lot, and that's the AI-powered tools. I know this is a new thing. People are still trying to get their heads wrapped around how this is going to benefit their business. But the one thing to be aware of as you're going through your evaluations, if it's not a multi-tenant cloud architecture, then the AI stuff, it's just icing. It's not actually something that's going to be very powerful because it doesn't have the large data sets from which to figure out exactly how it's going to operate, right? So AI is something that craves data, the multi-tenant cloud structure, things like that. This is something that becomes paramount for anybody that's leveraging any AI tools. Now, I mentioned integrations there, and this is something that's also very important when you think about a multi-tenant cloud structure, is it allows for very, very powerful integrations through our APIs, right? APIs become those touch points between our product and other products out there. Now, this is not a comprehensive list, but as you can see, because we're the top dog in the industry for construction accounting, we do integrations with a lot of the other vendors out there. The name that obviously jumps out on this list is Procore. We have a great relationship with the Procore team, and we have deep integration with the Procore products on our Intacct product line. Now, all that's great, but of course, you can't really get there unless you have a good guide, right? So this is one of the things that we're probably the most proud of is that Sage is offering the largest and most trusted partner network in the industry. It's one thing to be out there shopping for a new accounting system, but if you're really looking to grow and evolve your business, find those efficiencies, reduce any revenue leakage, increase cash flow, it takes a partner to help get you there. Sage can provide you the infrastructure and the groundwork that you need to do that, but work with our trusted partner network to help guide your process and help teach you how to run a better organization using those Sage products. Now that's enough of me. I'm going to hand things over to Sue to do a nice dive demo into the product. Sue, are you there? You ready to take it away?
I am here, Brian. Thanks. Let's jump right into Sage Intacct for Construction. We come into this landing page. We have lots of information here, information about our quarterly releases, what enhancements have been added that you can take and incorporate into your solution. Lots of opportunities to learn, as well as the ability to go to our marketplace. Brian talked about it. We have a lot of partners, AP automation, HR, outsourcing, payroll. The marketplace gives you a good idea of what's available to you as far as companies that have built integrations into Intacct. Brian also talked about multi-entity. We have a lot of companies here. We can add those all to our solution. We can work from the top level. We could roll up our financials, or we could drill into a specific entity. If we need to do those consolidations and eliminations, all of that functionality is available. Our security will drive what users have access to, which of these applications, as well as within each application, what are their permissions? Are they just viewing, or are they adding, editing, deleting, and doing all the transactional work? You'll get all your core financials. As you can see here, there's a report center, as well as being able to add on inventory or something specific to your business needs. Dashboards are very important in Intacct. We let you customize dashboards. Every user in the solution can have their own dashboard. The top here are performance cards, and this particular dashboard is all project related. We're going to have these cards where we're tracking that financial data. We can open them up. We could add more cards. Or any other components. Maybe there's a new custom report. We're going to add that to our dashboard. There's also capabilities to bring in statistical data and track certain statistical data. In this case, new jobs. Maybe it's employee headcount or something like that on someone else's dashboard. One of these reports that I've brought in here, I've done it 3 times with my project overview, tracking everything that is important to a job, the contract side of things, changes to it, bringing in an estimate so that becomes my budget, issuing out my commitments, all my purchase orders, my subcontracts. Everything you see here relates to a job, with the ability to drill in on these blue hyperlinks and go all the way down to the journal entry, project cost code, cost type information, or other dimensional information. And if I've attached a source document like an invoice, I can open up that document and take a look at it. But then I have the ability to change that report up and run it by my employee dimension, which is, this case is my project manager. Below that, I could do it by project type, or I could do it by customer. So this is all how Intacct is built, and they are called dimensions. We give you standard dimensions right out of the box. You can see this list here, lots of ways to build our reports, filter our data, and have our P&L look the way we want it to look. We add in construction and we get more dimensions: project, task or cost code, cost type, the warehouse, contracts, and you could even go a step further and add a user-defined dimension. This is going to allow our GL to be very clean. It's going to be a 4, 5, 6-digit GL. There's not going to be segmenting or duplicating of the accounts because we need to have a prefix for a department or anything like that. We're going to let those dimensions take over and do that for us. And then we can sort this dashboard by those dimensions or groupings and filter down even further if we want to go and look at one project manager or look at one type of work. Anything that we've set up here, we can go hit these drop downs, pick a different date, apply those filters, and my dashboard's going to recalculate and give me that data. So where is all this data is stored is in our project or job application here. You see you can access it and go into your project area. You'll have standard cost codes and cost types as part of the implementation and setup. We can do change requests, convert them to change orders, and add them to your contract if we're doing a schedule of values and a monthly progress billing. We'll bill all those jobs. We could do it on a time and material basis, cost plus basis, or that lump sum where we're doing monthly progress billings. A new feature that we added in the past few releases is this WIP management tool. There's some configuration and setup so that we can manage and create our monthly WIP schedules, and not only create the schedule, but then do the journal entries and the postings automatically. And one step further, reverse it the following month, either the beginning of the month or the end of the month. There's also some project settings as to, are you including that project in your WIP schedule, and having this then generate that monthly schedule with the look of it that you are expecting. I'm building out a history here. After I've posted them, I'll have a posting history. I can see all the details. But when I first create one at the end of a month, I can have my project people, whether PM or operations, come in and collaborate on these forecasts. So I have lots of fields that are available here. I can change this layout. I could add or take away some of these. But the important thing is here, they can do their cost at completion, final contract amounts, cost to complete, and the CFO or controller can do the same. It'll determine then the overbillings, underbillings. We come to an agreement, finalize our projects. Our post button comes live, and then we can post this out. We can look at a posting preview before we do that. It's going to take into consideration our dimensions and our job information and show you what that entry is going to look like. Another fairly new feature in one of our releases for our general contractors is the ability to have joint checks now. You'll see a new tab here when we look at an invoice to be able to add in a joint payee. And this will then allow you to have that payee print on the check. So if your subs need to pay a supplier via joint check, those capabilities are now available. We also have rolled out vendor compliance. That's been out for a little bit now, and you can access that in purchasing. You can also see it in AP with either an error warning, which is a hard stop so that you can't pay that bill, or just a warning that they are out of compliance. So monthly lien waivers, certificates of insurance, or miscellaneous compliance, maybe that's a license, are all available here. As we get that documentation, we check it off so that we don't get a warning or an error, that the documents received in the sub, in this case, can be paid. Lots of details regarding that, and the ability to track all of this has been rolled out, and they continue to enhance this in future releases. And I think that's it for me, Brian. Back to you. Thank you.